Welcome back to the channel, my darlings. We are going to be listening to Sleep Token. This is a song called Past Self. This song felt very kind of reminiscent, dreamy kind of energy to it. And we kind of talk about the lyrics, obviously, my darlings. But before we jump into this reaction, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, let's get into it.
Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now, now. Clawed out of my woodwork, bolts out of my blue depths, in and out of my dreamscapes, people acting different. One look at my past self, double taking my cash flow, apologizing for shit that frankly I stopped thinking of years ago. And you know I deliberate on cutting out the demons. I still need a dark side, they just need a reason. The passage of the hours into rushing through the seasons, falling through my mind with the leaves on the trees. So keep me alive.
Okay, the music, like the sound of the music itself, especially like that like keyboard kind of sound that's like tinkling in the background, gives you, or gives me at least, kind of like a dreaminess to this. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy. But nothing is the same and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? When, you know, people kind of talk about like crossing the line, you know, is like a reference of like going too far with something. When it says, are you gonna dance on the line with me? It's kind of like flirting with danger, kind of like energy. And so when he says something like that, that's what my brain connects to it. And then I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and then some things have to change now. It's really interesting because I mean, I feel like even like anyone who looks back 5 years, 10 years, you know, etc. It's so interesting to see where you were and who you are now, and and a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of big changes because we're just all constantly kind of growing. Clawed out of my woodwork, bolts out of my blue depths. I'm not sure what that is. In and out of my dreamscapes, people acting different. One look at my past self, double take on my cash flow. I mean, he is getting successful. Apologizing for shit that frankly I stopped thinking of years ago. That line connects with me because I think I used to be, and I mean, I still am, but I've definitely worked on it, but I used to be a very, very, very big people pleaser, to my own detriment. And so apologizing for shit that frankly I stopped thinking about years ago makes me think of, like, you know, now the stuff that, you know, sometimes you get that knee-jerk reaction to apologize for something, and it's kind of like, wait a second. I mean, maybe it's the Canadian in me or what have you, but I mean, I guess I still apologize even if someone bumps into me. I'm like, oh, sorry. It's habit. But anyways, that's what I connected to that. And you know, I deliberate on cutting out the demons. I still need a dark side. They just need a reason. The passage of the hours into rushing through the seasons, falling through my mind with leaves on the trees. So, I mean, it says I still need a dark side. They just need a reason. I don't know. I feel like I could be taking this like a completely different direction, but like with that, it makes me just think of like we need like there are ups and downs in life, so we appreciate the ups, you know? Um because we are all very complex human beings, you know? Um and no one is just I don't know, 100% all the time, you know? We have ups and downs. So, I don't know, it kind of for me it just makes me feel like I'm claiming that darker part of me and being like it's okay. But that could just be me making my own connection with it. But let's continue.
Falling through my mind with the leaves on the tree. So keep me alive, keep me believing that now is the time to take it or leave it. Gave away all my blessings, left off weightless, torn apart by the true believers who turned out to be faithless. You're gonna dance on the line with me. You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. And you the guardian angel, hacking into my brain cells, stepping up from my future, uploading my true self. Did I get this far for nothing, or are you the reward? Guarding hands in this hell house, opening new if this is love.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely this I don't know. It's kind of like reminiscing on past self. So it has this I think maybe that's like where the dreamy kind of aspect comes into it is that this it's not necessarily like this song is dark, it's just kind of like reminiscing on stuff that's happened. I mean, torn apart by true believers that turned out to be faithless, you know. Makes me think of like, you know, having these people like it's kind of like like it makes me think of fans that took it too far, you know, of because I know there was a lot of people that were, you know, trying to find out their identities and things like that, and it's when a band is anonymous, it's pretty disrespectful to, you know, try and expose them in that way. I don't know that whole situation. I heard that through the grapevine. But that makes me just think of like true believers who turned out to be faithless makes me think like people that, you know, were believers of the band and like who really supported them turning out to take things too far. But let's
Guarding hands in this hell house, opening new if this is love. I am out of hesitation, head over heels at elevation, walking an inch above the pavement, taking it stride by stride together. If this is real, then I am all up in a frenzy, not like before when I was empty. Say that the story we tell is never ending, taking it side by side together. I don't
Okay, and then that end part, he's just singing over and over and over again. I just don't want to be lost again. Because this song, like, it to me, it feels like a love letter, whether it's to, you know, the existing fans or whether it's to, you know, Sleep Token. And because there's that one line, if this is love, I'm out of hesitation, head over heels at elevation, walking an inch above the pavement, taking it in stride by stride together. So again, it's kind of talking about, you know, just going for it, kind of like that feeling of like throwing yourself into something, a relationship or life or, you know, a career choice or what have you. It's just kind of throwing yourself into that situation and going through it together. And together again is whatever that whatever you're jumping into. But also like could be, you know, the sleep god. Not comparing the two, but like the sleep token god. Or us, you know, like as fans. So it's like I don't know who this is meant for, but I think it's reminiscent. It's feels like it's for someone, and then at the end there it's kind of like I just don't want to be lost again. So it's kind of like there's all of this beautifulness and then you have this vulnerability at the end there where, you know, he's sharing all this stuff, but that true vulnerability I feel like really comes in at the end there where he's like, I just don't want to be lost again. So it has this kind of bittersweetness to it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye y'all.